Okay, we can finally leave the Great Plateau. We can go fly like a majestic bird. Except we can't go any higher. We can only go down. And I don't even make it off the plateau in one glide attempt. But in any case, this video I pretty much just go to Dueling Peaks and go to the little stable. That's really all the progress I make. Cause I get sidetracked by something you'll see in a second here. It should pop up any moment now. I get a little sidetracked and I felt I have to do this. Like I would have been upset with myself if I didn't do this. And there are those keys again. But either way, freedom, finally. I can get the fuck out of here. So long, Great Plateau, I'm not gonna miss you. Okay, maybe a little bit. But yep, see, a shooting star. Like literally not even 10 seconds after I step off the Great Plateau, a shooting star appears. What are the chances? So I knew, oh, I had to get that, you know. I have to make sure I go and grab that, you know. But it's kind of far off, so it's a little bit of a detour. And I also find the little journal thing you need to start on the DLC. The bits of armor and weapons that you can get through the DLC pack, which I will get them at some point. The thing is that a lot of them are in very like danger. I could have sworn you could blow up those crates with bombs. I guess not. The thing is that a lot of those bits, you know, those weapons and bits of armor are in very, you know, difficult, you know, like dangerous parts of the world map. So I was a little hesitant on going like straight for them, you know. One I could probably get without much trouble is Majora's Mask. And it'll be very useful, you know, for, you know, fending off not random encounters, but just if I see an enemy I don't really feel like fighting, I can just slap on the mask and just walk by unscathed. You know, it'll make going up Zora's river a lot easier. That's for damn sure. Those damn Lizafo. I always pronounce them Lizafo or Lizafos. I'm not really sure which is supposed to be. Like everyone always says Stalfos. Even though I don't think Nintendo has ever said that out, you know, given us a pronunciation guide. But whenever I hear people mention Stalfos, I always hear that O, or that S rather. So I guess Lizafos should be the same way. In any case, I would have felt bad if I missed out on the shooting star that appeared within 10 seconds of me leaving the Great Plateau. So I wouldn't go to get it. And yeah, I just look around the house, because the thing is, I have played this game, but I don't remember where all the little bits of, like, hidden goodies are, you know? So I'm just, you know, looking through some of the destroyed houses, just saying, oh, is there anything in here worth, you know, taking? You know, just in case. But, you know, you never know. Oh, yeah, and one thing with rusty items in general is, there actually is a trick. This is pretty well known, so there's a pretty good chance anyone watching already knows this. But Octoroks, the non-water variety, I don't think the water ones you can do it with. Basically, they like inhale, you know, before they shoot, you know, their projectile at you. If you throw in a rusty item, somehow it'll get cleaned off and become like the clean, more, you know, better stat version of that item. So, which is a nice little trick you can do if you have like a rusty claymore or a rusty shield. And you got this chest. Yeah, and one thing, I don't ever actually show it off at any point, or I haven't yet. If you kick open a chest, or have Link kick open a chest when he has nothing, you know, he's barefoot, he'll still kick it open, but then he'll like, ah, dude, he'll like hop around in pain because he just kicked a metal chest with his bare foot. I think it's pretty funny stuff. I love all the little details that this game does like that. You know, or like after it rains, like little puddles will form, like, you know, on the ground, which will eventually dry up, for instance. Not too fond of the fact that rain makes mountains slippery. That's actually maybe the worst thing that's ever happened in the Zelda game. Almost. Maybe not the worst, but somewhere in the top 5. No, but I despise that mechanic of, oh, it's raining, can't climb this mountain now. It's like, why do this? I get it for the realism, but goddamn, is it annoying? You know, I hate it. I really don't like it at all. I mean, thankfully, once you get Rivali's ability, it's pretty much a non-issue for some of the shorter climbs, but still, the fact that it's a problem at all is still annoying. I don't like it. Because rain happens at random. So if you want to climb this mountain for like a side quest or something, too fucking bad. You gotta either find another way, or just wait until the rain's done. Yeah, that's awful. Why would they do this, Nintendo? Why would you do this? I want an answer. I want Miyamoto on the phone within the day, and he better fucking explain it to me, or else I'll yeah, I got nothing. Let's see what's this. Lake Hylia. I'll be going to Lake Hylia eventually. There's that big old dragon there. Faroche, I believe he's called. Yeah, I think that's the one that's at Lake Hylia. Now here are the moblins. Yes, I'm not fond of the moblin designs. Because they look, I guess they kind of look like pigs, but ugh. They're just so unpleasant to look at. I mean, the goblins aren't exactly good to look at either. I mean, they never really were good to look at, but they don't even look like cool or anything. They almost look like big old anteaters or something. I mean, I know anteaters don't have the snouts like that, not really, but still, that's what I instantly think of when I see these guys is like a fucking anteater, and I don't like it. I've been waiting for us to have a moblin like they are in Ocarina of Time, you know? We haven't had one like that since. I mean, I guess kind of Wind Waker, but that's cartoony. But then again, everything in Wind Waker is cartoony, so I can kind of forgive it, you know? But, since Ocarina of Time, we haven't had a serious-looking moblin at any point. That's kind of been annoying. We almost had one in Twilight Princess, but he got cut out for whatever reason. Or it's presumed to be a moblin. I don't think it's ever been explicitly said one way or the other, but it looked like it might have been one. But, you know, since Ocarina of Time, we just haven't had one. Not even Majora's Mask. You know, moblins didn't appear in that game, even though a lot of other enemies from Ocarina of Time did. Or at least enemies that appeared in Ocarina of Time. Not from Ocarina of Time. You know? But... yeah, and actually, speaking of enemies, that is one thing I'm actually not too terribly fond of with this game, is the enemy variety. It doesn't feel like there's too many. I mean, there are, but, like, you encounter only, like, 4 or 5 for the most part. There's the goblins, the moblins. I'm not counting color variety. It's, you know, they're all one enemy, really. Like, Lionels, Guardians, Lizafos. Like, that's, like, 90% of the enemies you'll encounter. And I honestly completely forgot how to activate these. I don't remember if there's like a specific spot you're supposed to stand on or whatever, but I just can't remember how to activate those. I'll look into it at some point. But yeah, I'm not going after all the Korok seeds, so it doesn't particularly matter really. But it will be nice to know in case I want to give those little mini games a try. Yeah, so I'll look at. I don't know why I should remember, but I just don't. Unfortunately. But yeah, in any case, yeah, I mean, there are other enemies. There are Keese, there are Choo-Choos, Wizzrobes. Well, there are mini bosses too, you know, and there's what else? I guess technically wildlife, like bears will attack you, and stuff like that. But still, like mostly the encounters you'll have will be, you know, the same 4 or 5 enemies, just kind of. You know, with different color schemes and weapons, and I don't really like that because there's a lot of enemies, you know, in the Zelda series that got kind of glanced over, like Redeads, Stalfos, likes. Let's see, like I'm thinking ones that are a bit more prominent. Let's see. Wait, what was that? What was that little animal there? Whatever. Let's see. I know there's more. I put myself on the spot, so it's hard for me to think and commentate at the same time. It's gotta be something else. It's kind of disproving my point if I can't think of anything. I don't know. I don't know, Skulltulas. I don't know. Skulltulas are kind of a well-known Zelda enemy. I don't think they appear in this game. I don't recall. Over here, the star fragment. It took forever, but I finally reached it. Thank God no one else picked it up or anything. I guess not stall children. I mean, we got the stall enemies, but how about stall foes? Those would have been nice though. Shit. I'm going through like different sections of like the games, trying to think of something. Or the Dongos? How about the Dongos? I don't think they're in this game either. The dongles would be nice. I mean, we already got. I mean, I guess with an infinite supply of bombs. Yeah, I cut out a little bit of this. It's not that I didn't know what to do. I did know. I'm not that stupid. It's just I had a hard time getting like all the blocks to stay up properly and such. I just had a lot of trouble with that for some reason. Like the physics of it all. I just could not get the fucking tower to stay upright. I kept knocking it over by accident. Yeah. Or pose. Pose would be nice, you know. Let's see. Again, I'm saying like, oh, there's so many enemies, but then I can only think of like 5. I don't know. Again, if I had like if I have my phone on me, I could go look up like a list of like Zelda enemies and have an easier time with this. But I don't have my phone. Yeah, see, like I kept doing that like over and over, so I cut out like several minutes. I swear to God, I was not doing those on purpose. But I cut out like 5 minutes of me just fucking up on this. Dynaphos, but they're kind of just Lizzaphos, but they can breathe fire, so. I'm not sure if I should really count those. Let's see. Well, we got Octoroks. Let's see, the Dongo Skulltulas, I already said. Trying to think. Again, it's kind of hard for me to think and not just go dead silent at the same time. I can't multitask. I can barely walk and blink at the same time. You know, yeah, but yeah, that's just me kind of. Because again, the solution is dead easy. I just kept knocking the tower over because I'm a klutz. Wait, what is that on the? Wait, what is that on the underside of the thing? What is that for? Does that have any use? What is that? I never noticed that before. Yeah, redeads though I really miss because they're nice and haunting and scary. I love them and hate them at the same time. They would have been nice to have. Yeah, I think like of all the enemies, they were the ones I missed the most that didn't get to appear in this game. Oh well. Well, anyway, Dekubaba. I don't think anyone really misses those. Yeah, whatever. The point is, even though there is a variety of enemies, it does feel like you face the same 4 or 5 throughout most of the game. That's really the point I was trying to make. Like, yes, you will encounter Octoroks, yes, you will encounter Keys, but when it comes to like the main fights, it's mostly Bokoblins, Lizzaphos, Moblins, and then Lynels and Guardians. Yeah, it's most of it. It would have been nice to have maybe a little bit more variety. Or hey, how about some new enemies? Yeah, aside from Guardians, I'm struggling to think of brand new enemies. Well, bosses and mini bosses. The stone. I don't think the Talus is a enemy that ever appeared in any other Zelda game. That's what I can recall. But Hinox is, even though they were never that big, they've appeared in a couple other games. And it's Beetle. Speaking of people that appear in other games, I do like how I realized this the other day. I think that aside from Link, Zelda, and Ganon/Ganondorf, I think Beetle may be the most recurring character in the franchise. If we count only canon games, because I know Tingle has, I think, 3 spin-off games, but when it comes to just canon games, I think Beetle may have more appearances than, Tingle does, I think. Because let's see, I think, the entire Toon trilogy he appears, or like a descendant of his or something. Yeah, he is in Phantom Hourglass, is he not? I believe he is. Skyward Sword, he's in, in this game, he's in, I know there was at least one more. Was he in Minish Cap? I believe he had a little stall in the marketplace in Minish Cap, did he not? So that's 6 games for a character that isn't Link, Zelda, or Ganondorf. That's a lot. Well, actually, Impa probably has more now that I think about it. Yeah. She's not seen, but she's mentioned in I think both Zelda. Well, actually, I think it's only Zelda 2. I don't think she's mentioned in the guidebook background stuff of these games. I mean. Oh yeah, and then there's some side quests that require you to go to Hyrule Castle, but because I don't want to go to Hyrule Castle till I have all the Divine Beasts, recaptured or reactivated. demalist, whatever you want to call it, freed. I don't want to enter the Hyrule Castle until that's done, so those side quests just kind of have to be put on hold for a while, which I don't like to have to do, but Yeah, but Impa, I believe, is mentioned like in the background. I don't think of Zelda 1, but Zelda 2. This game, of course. Ocarina of Time. I think she appears in the Oracle games. I remember seeing this official art of Impa, but she's like really fat. I think that may be in the Oracle games. Because I can't recall any other game where she actually looks like that. A Link Between Worlds, Skyward Sword. Actually, I don't think there was any Impa in the Toon trilogy, I don't believe. There was Impaz in Twilight Princess, but I'm not sure if I should count that. But either way, yeah, Impa's another one. So like Impa and like either way, Beetle's on par with Impa as part of the as part of like outside the Triforce trio as like one of the most recurring characters. I find that really funny because I really like Beetle. I love seeing him. I don't know what it is. I just find him very charming. I don't really know why. Yeah, here's just another side quest for going to get meals and ingredients and shit from Hyrule Castle. Good fucking luck finding anyone to do that, buddy. You have to be a complete fucking idiot to do such a side quest as that. Anyway, I do like the horse mechanic in this game though. I don't actually capture a horse until next video, but it's still a neat little way of getting around. It's optional too if you don't really want to do it. You can just choose not to. Of course, it's a good idea to do so, but yeah. I'll be honest, I'm actually kind of tempted to just suck it up and just buy an Epona amiibo so I can just get Epona. Because that's the only way to do it. You can't get her in any other fashion, aside from getting the amiibo. Which I'm not sure how I feel about that. I mean, I guess it's just an extra thing. It's just getting a really cool horse, but I don't know. I think I heard that if Epona dies, you can't bring her back to life, which is like if she dies, then that's it. You don't get her back. Even the horse god doesn't bring her back. I'm not sure if even using the amiibo would do it. So if she dies, then that's kind of it. I'm fucked, and I'm not sure if I want to do that. So yeah, actually, I don't think I'm going to. That's like the main reason why I'm not gonna just suck it up and buy it. Cause I don't how expensive are amiibos. I don't buy them. I've never been into that sort of like figurine collection sort of thing. But so I don't really know how expensive they are. I can't imagine they're more than like $20. I assume. I don't know. I've never really looked into it. Yeah, I like how long it took for him to realize what he was looking at. I wasn't that far away. One thing I love to do when I had the slots for is to go into an enemy camp and just snatch away all their weapons before they can reach them. Because then they get pissed. They're like, what the fuck? The cops are like, oh, blah, blah. They make the, they just exclaim, they're like, ah, he stole my weapon. I love it. I just love snatching away the weapons from them. It's always satisfying. And damn, they can throw those big ass rocks pretty far. Ooh. I do like these treasure chests that are spontaneously tied to their life force. Interesting stuff. And get some rupees. I don't even know where these rupees came from. Did I blow up a box or something that I wasn't aware of? I don't know. Well, whatever. I'm no expert, but are you supposed to just cook a crab and it's like cook the shell of a crab like that? I don't know, until it's blackened. And I'm no expert, but I'm not sure on that. Yeah, I was just seeing if there are any chests in that little stretch of the river. You never know. You never know. And there's a mob when I see him. Oh yeah, I think I may have mentioned this, but you can use bombs to cut down trees if you really want to. From what I understand, it like almost always only produces one bundle of wood. But of course, if you use an axe, a wood cutting axe, it will, more often than not, give you more. So if you want the free wood, then go for the bombs. But if you want a quality or the quantity rather, just use the woodcutter's axe. What I will do once I have more weapon slots is I'll have one that's reserved for wooden cutting axe, one reserved for a torch, just in case I need it, and then one reserved for a sledgehammer so I can break apart rocky outcrops for jewels and stuff, or gems. I'm not really. Is there a difference? I don't know what the difference between a jewel and a gem is, to be perfectly honest. I'm not really well versed in that sort of thing. But yeah. Yeah, and there's also something about Xenoblade Chronicles too. I saw. I've never played a Xenoblade game, so I don't really get the reference going on there. I don't know. I mean, I'll still do it anyway. Yeah, for some reason, I just assumed that was a house I could go inside, so I just climbed that wall for no reason. It looked cool. And is that the mountain where the Awada reference is? I don't quite recall. Yeah, man, poor Awada, man. He went too soon. I'm not usually too beaten up over celebrity deaths or anything. Of course, I hesitate to use the word celebrity for someone involved in video games, but whatever. But that kind of hit me, man. That really did. It kind of hit me deep when I found out he died. Oh well. But it was very touching that they put like a reference to him in this game like that. Satori. Yeah. I think it's called Satori, not Iwata, the creature. But anyway. Actually, I'm kind of curious. I don't have my phone on me. Actually, no way. I can do this. I can like, since I have Windows 10, I can see. I do believe it is called wow. Shows how much I like this guy. I got his fucking name wrong. It's Satoru, not Satori. Yeah, it just goes to show how much. Well, I usually only know these guys by one name. Like, I don't know what Miyamoto's other name is, or like Reggie. I don't know what his other name is, which I know isn't really much of an excuse, but that's just that's just the excuse I have. Not a good one, but it's the one that exists, unfortunately. Yeah, so I'm not good with that sort of thing, so I suck. But either way, they had that creature on the mountain named after him. And like if you take his picture and put it in the little Hyrule compendium, I believe it's. I'm bad with words. In case it wasn't obvious, names and words I'm very bad with. I don't know what it is. Yeah. Also, the Phantom Armor. Yeah. And then the Majora's Mask, Tingle outfit, Dark Link outfit too, Minna's helmet. I can't remember all of them. What else is there? I don't know. Yeah, I was hoping that it would light up the location where these are, but nope, no such luck. Usurper King. I didn't have time to read it. Oh well. Well, I'll be getting all those anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Usurper King. That was Zan's title, wasn't it? Well, whatever. I can't quite remember all these off the top of my head. The ones I remember is the Phantom outfit, the Tingle outfit, a Dark Link outfit, and Majora's Mask and Minna's helmet. But in any case, yeah, bad with words, bad with names. So anyway, if you take a picture of the creature on the mountain, it will actually say like it was once believed to be like a wise and like benevolent sage, which that's always a sweet little touch. They didn't have to do it, but they did it anyway. I like how they did that. But in any case, oh, okay. Oh, that's okay. I used the little search function. That's why I thought, okay, it is called Satori, so it's not his exact name. It's just one letter off. So that's okay. That's why I was confused. So I was right on the horse name, but not on Iwata's other name. That's not what. Okay, that's where the confusion came in. I feel slightly less stupid. So yeah, the horse, or it's not really a horse. It's more like a elk sort of creature. That's Satori. Iwata's other name is Satoru. So that makes way more sense. Okay. Well, in any case, okay, enough about Iwata. I'm also making myself sad. In any case, I think this is the only other shrine I do in this video. I think there is one that I like 10 feet away from at the end of the video. I get that first thing next video. That's where the near the horse stables. Yeah. For a world that was just I fucked up there. I'm just stupid. For a world that was destroyed and demolished by Calamity Ganon, there sure are a lot of well-off settlements 100 years later. I mean, I know that there's only like 1 or 2 really good village. Actually, no. Every community has a village. Hylians have the Hateno village. The Gorons have their city. The Zors have the Zors domain. The Gerudos have their own little town. The Ritos have their village. Everyone's got a village. And there's other tiny little like outcrops, like the stables. Like those are all safe, despite the fact there aren't any guards or walls to keep monsters out. Yeah, there's a lot of really safe locations, despite Calamity Ganon and all that jazz. Kind of odd, but whatever. Whatever. I don't know. It does feel like sometimes that the destruction isn't as bad as the game makes it out to be. Like around the Hyrule Castle, it's really bad, but like 80% of the map, it's really not that bad. The destruction. Okay, yeah, there's this little town here, or whatever you want to call it, but there aren't as many locations like this as you would think. Like far away from Hyrule Castle. Oh, yeah, of course, Kakariko Village too, of course. I don't know, it feels like maybe there could have been 1 or 2 more just like ruins of cities they could have done, maybe. I don't know. But I'm just nitpicking. A throwing spear. Well, I guess I'll just throw this thing away. I don't fucking want it. I think I miss. I do believe I missed this shot. Let's see. Yeah, I completely fucking missed. Not even close. And I set them on fire. Sometimes I feel bad for the enemies I face. Sometimes. Of course, half the time they kick my ass in turn, so it's fair that I torture them with fire and bees. So, I don't feel too bad. Yeah, the blue Bacabas are a lot more dangerous to like I almost said low leveled, but a character like this early on in the game, or I also just kind of suck. That's part of it. Yeah, but the blue Bokoblins kick my ass like a number of times. I mean, I don't recall one ever killing me so far. I haven't recorded any new gameplay since like the last video. I still only have 5 videos recorded, including the ones I uploaded and this one. But so far, I don't think a Bokoblin's actually killed me yet. Well, I did pick up some healing fairies though, from one of the Great Fairy Fountains I'll be coming across next video. But still, that doesn't count. It only counts as a death if it says game over. This I decree. In any case, what's in this? I think it's like opal or something. No, a soldier's bow. Nice. But of course, yeah, get used to your inventory is full. That sure shows up a lot. In any case, I got the bow now. A soldier's bow. Appropriate for an ex-soldier. Or I guess knight. Does a knight count as a soldier? I don't know. Whatever. I mean, it might as well. He's like the personal knight to, Zelda. That's soldiery enough. Or I guess a knight would be above a soldier. Because soldiers are more like generic. But like a knight would be more special, I would think. Oh yeah, and there's a bit of a grim, I hesitate to call it an Easter egg, but just this little bit here. Where you can, well, you'll see in a second. But yeah, it's kind of surprising that this isn't a Zelda game. Or a Nintendo game in general, yeah. He thinks you're about to kill yourself, yeah. I mean, he never actually says the word suicide. And then, yeah, then there's this stuff. It will drive me batty, like that, just makes it almost a silly situation. But yeah, he never says the word suicide, but still pretty fucked up. Yeah, I mean, that's, yeah. It's pretty fucked up, man. Yeah. No, I didn't see them. No, I didn't. Didn't see them, sorry. I completely missed them. Yep, the end, well, the end already happened, like, a century ago, but still. What thing? I don't see it. What, that fiery volcano in the background? Is that what you're pointing at? This one here? Alright. Yeah. Alright, bye. I don't care. I'm not scared of Guardian. I actually am pretty good at well not the small ones found in the shrines. I'm bad at deflecting those lasers back. But for the big ones, I'm actually pretty adept at doing the shield reflect back at them. You know, reflecting their lasers. I'm actually adequate at that. That's like the one good thing I'm good at in this game is reflecting Guardian lasers. And as my inventory gets more powerful, my equipment more powerful rather, Lionels aren't really too much of a problem to me. Like I remember, at the tail end of my last save file, I remember Lionels didn't really pose a problem to me anymore. I was able to dodge and weave through most of their attacks without much trouble. And of course, even if I did get hit, I had so many hearts that I'd be able to actually survive and not die in one hit. Because goddamn, are they powerful. Yeah, I do like that, because Lionels were kind of like an overlooked enemy. Like, no, I would hear people make references, like in like Zelda videos on YouTube or whatever. I would hear people make references to Octoroks and like Skulltulas or like maybe in Stalfos and like theory videos and stuff. That sort of thing. But no one ever talked about like Lionels. But once this game came out, they became center stage almost in terms of like the bestiary. And I actually kind of like that. Basically took an enemy that no one really gave a fuck about and made them one of the most like popular Zelda enemies, really. Yeah, but the blue bokoblins, I kind of forget how powerful they are for someone with as as shitty equipment as I do at the moment. But in any case, but yeah, I keep trying to do the perfect dodge. I haven't quite perfected that again. I mean, I don't know. I used to be pretty decent at it, but now I'm having a really hard time pulling it off. As I did warn, I am pretty rusty at this. Before starting this file, it had been about a year since I played this game, so I'm a little bit rusty on some of the timings on things. But hey, at least I managed to kill that thing. I managed to do a perfect dodge in the end, so whatever. Yay! I got my chest. Or activated, or whatever you want to call it. Big hunk of meat. What was that, anyway? What animal were they roasting over the fire? 'Cause it looks pretty damn big. I wonder what it was. There we go. There's some opal. Alright. Yeah, progress is... Yeah, one thing you're going to have to, I'm not quite apologizing for this. It's something you just kind of have to sort of deal with. Is I sometimes get sidetracked really easily. So there will be times where I'm like heading towards something and then I'll see something else to the side. I'm like, oh, I want to do that real quick, because there's so much shit to do. There's so many things to see and like go encounter. So there will be times where I'm heading towards something and I'll get sidetracked by a shrine or an enemy camp or something. I'll try to be better about it as things go on, but well, I mean, in the next video. After Kakariko Village, I head straight to a Hateno Village. I think that's what it's called. I head pretty much straight there. I even forego going to a tower to get there. And they're like, shrines, show up on the little radar, which I think I get like in this video or next video. After I activate this tower, that's right. I even forego like the little shrine thing kept going off. I decided not to bother with that. I would just I don't know. I decided to just skip that over because I wanted to get to that village by the end of that video. Yeah, thinking about it, I should have used stasis on this thing because there must have been like a chest under there or something, but I didn't even think about it. I was just thinking, wait, is that metal? It doesn't look metal. I don't know why there'd be a big metal slab there anyway, thinking back on it. Yeah, not very sneaky when they glow in the dark, are they? I guess that's why it was so easy to capture. Stupid snail. Alright, yeah, and now that the enemies are asleep, I can go in with a sneak attack. Yeah, one thing I think if you shoot a regular arrow at these red barrels, I don't think they go off. I think it has to be a fire arrow or a bomb arrow. Yeah, let's see. Does it go? Did it go off? Oh, I hit the bokoblin, that's why. There we go. And I kind of underestimated how far the explosion and the flames would reach, so I got set on fire, unfortunately. Yeah. Not smart on my part, but you know what? Whatever. Yeah, I'm get the fire off. There we go. The blue goblin's still alive. Now he's after blood. I slaughtered his comrades. Now he's pissed. Maybe. Well, anyway, just shoot in the face with an arrow. There we go. I like how they just go limp. Just completely limp like that. I love it. I find it very amusing. Ooh, a soldier's broadsword. Nice. I don't know how he got his hands on this, but I'm gonna take it. Alright. And take this. Thank you. Take some horns and stuff, which I was never one to really make elixirs as I play through this, but well, there is that monster shop. I'll probably save up on monster parts for that. Of course, I don't remember where he. I know he appears in Kakariko Village. He appears in like several different like towns or little villages throughout the game. I don't remember all of them, but I know Kakariko Village was one of them. I do distinctly remember that. Like up on the waterfall behind Impa's house. I remember this. I'm like 99% sure, but I don't remember like what his schedule was. I need to look into that. Yeah, and he has a schedule. The 3 dragon spirits have a schedule. A lot of schedules going on. There's that bowling minigame. I need to look up where exactly that is, because that's the... Okay, last when I played this, that was the best method of getting rupees. I would be very surprised if a better method was found at any point. I couldn't imagine what that method would even be, you know? Dragon parts? I don't know, but I wouldn't want to just sell those off. If I'm going to go through the trouble of getting them, I'm going to keep those fuckers. But in any case, you go through this... Yeah, pretty good. Either they're very good at crafting stone, or they just so happen to find this place that's shaped exactly like a skull. That's pretty convenient either way. Yeah, I wouldn't think that Bokoblins would be very good at doing this sort of thing, and like crafting through big rocks like that. But apparently, oh gee, damn, it was a massacre. That wasn't a fight; it was a slaughter. I feel kind of bad. Nah, not bad enough where I won't do it again if given the chance. I believe this enemy hierarchy with like the color. I believe it goes red, blue, brown, I think, and then silver. Is there a brown variety? I believe there is. I distinctly remember brown Bokoblin. Maybe I have it mixed up. There's a silver, and then the master quest adds a gold variety. Which, fuck, if I'm gonna play master quest, it's gotta wait for that. I already started my file. Yeah, no way am I gonna fight a golden Lionel. No, sir. That's not gonna happen. Not a chance. And I gotta fight these guys too. Gotta get to the tower. Yeah, some of these towers are a real pain in the ass to get to the top of. Like I remember one that has like little swamps or whatever, like those little swamps where you can just fall in and immediately just like drown in them or whatever, or sink in. There's like whiz robes and malice. I think there's like all these things coming at you at once. I remember a whiz robe was a part of it. It was the most annoying fucking thing. I remember. Yeah, you shouldn't just roar at your opponent like that. And did he set that weapon on fire on purpose? I believe he did. So he could hit me with a flaming club. What a dick. Anyway. Did that even hit anybody? I don't know if that even hit anyone. That explosion. Well, he's dead. How did he get down there? Did I knock him away with that bomb? How did he get down there? That wasn't the one that I knocked off the cliff earlier, was it? I don't remember. Well, whatever. Or I wasn't paying close enough attention, I suppose, is more accurate phrase. Anyways. I think there's... Is that it? There are 2 blue Bokoblins. Didn't I only kill 1? What happened? I got lost. Oh, well. It doesn't really matter. What was with the Traveler's Claymore? Who are these travelers with their own claymores? Why aren't they just soldier claymores? Isn't that kind of weird? I don't know. I'm thinking too deep into this. For some reason, I don't know. I don't know why that struck my attention. And of course, yeah, simmered fruit. Yeah, those kind of, you know, it's, you know, they're kind of useless at the moment, or not useless, but yeah, I see like that. That's like 7.5 hearts. I don't even have 7 hearts, you know. So I in future, you know, future recordings, I need to focus on making smaller dishes, ones that only recover 2 or 3 hearts, so I can like this here. Yeah, see, so I can, cause I only have 4 hearts, I can only heal 3.5. You know, yeah, I cooked a bunch of mushrooms. I don't know what I was thinking, cause I know I need those for a side quest. I don't know what I was thinking. I guess I was thinking I just need to move faster up this tower so I can just get things done quicker, I think was the intent. But I'm still stupid. Well, whatever. Yeah, and I know there's a shrine at like the very top of the Dueling Peaks. I'll get to that eventually. Yeah, because I'm not gonna have, you know, because I want to have the Master Sword before I enter the Divine Beast. So I'm gonna have the default Ring of Stamina for quite a long time. So. Of course, as I utilize, and I think in in video 5, I can just cook a bunch of Stamella Shroom, dishes to increase my, replenish my stamina as I climb. Of course, there's no infinite supply of Stamella Shrooms. I just have to find them as I go around, but still, that's something I can do. Of course, there's nothing saying I have to get any kind of shrine in any kind of order at any certain point in the game. As long as I get them all, it doesn't really matter. Not to me, at least. Alright. Second tower activated. Yeah, so 2 shrines and a tower. That's not too bad. Not too good, but not too bad. And of course, I'll get another like 2 or 3 shrines in the next video, and to complete a couple side quests. I think only like 2 or 3 side quests. Yeah, I do activate a fairy fountain though. 1 of 5. I do believe the horse god does count as a fairy, I believe, or a great fairy. I think I'm just gonna count him as a part of that. I think the horse god's a dude. I think. In any case, big chunk of the map revealed. Yeah, there we go. The Sheikah sensor. Yeah, it keeps going off as I go along the mountain because I know that there is one like somewhere near the top. I believe that's what it's I do believe that that's what it's reacting to. But of course, I can't really get up there as I am. Or if I do, it would take a very long time. I don't know. There might be some way for me to like kind of find some sequence of really short like ledges or whatever to get up. I don't think it would really work out, but it could. I don't know. I didn't really even think to bother trying because it would take so long. I didn't really want to waste that much time this video on that. Yeah, and then there are these. Yeah, this was something that completely flew over my head as I was playing. This lost tribe that I don't even remember ever getting mentioned by name, but I hear people refer to them. I think their name begins with a Z. I'll look into what they're called. Yeah, I swear to God, I played this game before. I swear to God, I'm a Zelda fan. It feels like I've been saying like, oh, I don't remember what this is called, like 5 times in this one video. It feels like. I swear to God, I'm a Zelda fan. I played this game before. I promise you. I know who Iwata is. Oh yes, yeah, this third try. I forgot about that. See, I can't even remember my own videos. I can't remember anything. I wasn't kidding when I said I had some kind of memory problem. I sincerely believe I have a problem with my memory. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about their designs. I think I kind of like their old designs more when they're more just generic lizards. I mean, I get what they were going for, like chameleons, I guess, but I don't know. I think I preferred their old ones more, their old designs. But that's just me. Let's see. What shrine was this again? Well, I don't mean the name. I meant the puzzle within. I believe... No, this wasn't one for the combat. That's in Kakariko Village. Which shrine was this? I mean, there's 120 of them. I can't remember them all. Of course, a lot of them are just... Oh, yep, that's right. Okay. Yeah, some shrines are, of course, the... reward shrines. We're getting to the shrine is the trial, and then it's just a room with a chest in it, and the monk. Yeah, and I know there's at least like a dozen or so of those. Where it's just like getting here was the trial. It's like, oh, okay, I'm not gonna argue there. No arguments here, Buster. No. But yeah, I know there's a whole bunch of those. I don't remember how many. I know there's probably at least 10 or so, at least. Yeah, I remember going through quite a couple, or not going through, but reaching rather. But in any case, yeah. And again, I mentioned this, but I'm not gonna bother with getting every chest and every shrine. You know, if I so happen to like be able to get one very casually, I'll go ahead and do so. But if it's gonna take more than like 20 seconds out of my time, I'm probably not gonna bother. You know? Yeah, I fucked up there. Because again, these chests contain either like weapons or armor that I can, you know, like I don't think not armor, because armor is usually for reward shrines. They contain like weapons or shields that I can get in a million other places, or jewels and gems where I can get in a million other places. So I'm not too, you know, I'm not gonna beat myself up over not getting these chests. Yep. My spirit orb. Number 3. Yeah, I like to make sure that the monks that you get, I don't think anyone here gives a fuck, but I make sure to let the monks get like a a nice close up of the monks and what their various poses and stuff are. Again, I don't think anyone watching this gives a fuck about that, about the ones outside the Great Plateau who do the Triforce thing. But I'm just just for the one person out there who actually gives a fuck about that. I don't know. I hesitate to use the word interesting, but I kind of like to look at that too. But we're about done. I pretty much go to the stables, and that's really it. So I mean, nothing really nothing story related happened here. Yeah, that I like 99% sure this is reacting to the shrine at the very top of the Dueling Peaks. I think do I fight these guys or do I just skip around them? I don't recall. Keep in mind, this video the gameplay was recorded like a week ago. It's not like I just recorded this and I'm already forgetting, because as I said, I recorded 5 videos ahead of time. I have 5 videos in my little well, including ones already uploaded, and this one I have 5, but still. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, it hit. Yeah, I'm like 99% sure that hit the barrel. So yeah, you do need either a bomb, which thankfully you have infinite of. Yeah, I fucked up there. Thankfully, you have 2 bombs, technically. Well, not technically, you have 2 bombs. There we go. I massacred your entire team. What are you gonna do, Blue Bokoblin? Nice. Miss. I feel like that should have been a perfect dodge when I did the backflip there. I don't know. Maybe I'm exaggerating how good that was. Or how close it was to, like, getting hit or whatever. I don't know. I felt like that should have been a perfect dodge. I don't know. In any case. Oh, no, he's still alive. Kill him. He shot. I picked up his weapon. He's like, ah! And I got a fairy, which is nice. Yeah, you can cook fairies, if I recall correctly, which is fucked up. What would Navi say? What would Navi say if she saw Link cooking these? I mean, it's not the same Link, I know, but still. Tal will be a lot sassier about it, I'm sure. But she's in turn mode, so that doesn't count. Ooh, a boomerang. Yeah, I don't use boomerangs, so yeah, I just keep that in there. I was never good at using those. But yeah, but anyway, nothing story related happened I can comment on. But yeah, I mentioned this before, I believe, but I just love the scope of this game. It is so fucking gigantic, how big Hyrule is and how much there is to explore and see. I really love it. I mean, of course, it makes for one huge-ass playthrough that'll take me a long-ass time to get through, but you know what? It's still fun. And it's nice to just see how much detail they put in this game. I appreciate Nintendo for that. Yeah, but aside from that, nothing for me to really say. Yeah, I'm not going to comment on, like, every shrine. I'm not going to give an in-depth analysis on each shrine. I'm not going to do that. There's too many for that. Maybe as I go along, I'll comment if one's really annoying or whatever, but still. Yeah, a soft apple. Ugh. That sounds gross. I mean, I guess if they're, like, cooked lightly, I guess they would be softer, wouldn't they? I don't know. I've never had a cooked apple. Yeah. Yeah, I do like how all these generic NPCs, they all have names. I like that. It gives them a little bit more character. Like, she's not just like, well, for one thing, like, it's not that they leave the little name thing blank, Or they just call it generic, like, traveler or, like, settlers. She's Sagessa or Sagessa. I don't know how to pronounce that, but I mean, I'm going to forget her name within 10 minutes, but it's still a nice touch at the end of the day. I think I cook 1 or 2 things and then I call it a quits. I mean, there's only a couple minutes left. There's nothing for me else to do. Because I know I don't go for this shrine until next video. Yeah, Shibo and Darton, apparently. Yeah, I don't give a fuck about anything except horses. Not food, not women, not even sleep or comfort. Just horses. That's all I care about. They read me like a book. Please stop assuming things. Don't look in my eyes. And don't make assumptions about what's inside my head. Well, yay or nay, fuck off. Yeah, that's a dad joke, all right. Yeah, but you know, horse training is super simple. Even so, I'll still go over it. Yeah, cook the cuckoo. But yeah, horse training is super simple. I'll kind of go over that next video, even though it's very self-explanatory. And I'm sure everyone watching this video has already played this game or watched a playthrough, so it's kind of needless for me to explain it. But still, whatever. Gives me something to talk about rather than rambling on about Iwata's name. So, you know. Oh yeah, there's this guy. He talks about he's obsessed with the blood moon for some reason. Yeah, the blood moon, man. That's because there's a shrine quest related to the blood moon where you have to stand on a platform naked as the blood moon happens. But the problem is the blood moon doesn't. There's no guaranteed way to make a blood moon happen that night. Killing a lot of enemies makes it happen faster, but there's no way to make it so, like, okay, I want a blood moon to happen at midnight tonight in game. Yeah, I kind of forgot how many of these NPCs I talked to. I apologize. Yeah, this side quest I kind of save for later. I'll do it eventually. I still go on my way to Kakariko Village next time without doing this. I'll get to it eventually. I mean, the great thing about these shrines is that every single one serves as a teleport point, so you know, I can just warp back here whenever I want to and, you know, do the side quests when I feel like it. That's the great thing. Because, you know, I will be doing all side quests, you know, and all shrines and stuff. But anyway, what was I about to say? So, yeah, you have to stand on the platform because there's no way to make a blood moon happen that night. There's no guaranteed way to say, okay, I want a blood moon to happen tonight in the game. You can't do that without some sort of cheating or hacking, of course, but that doesn't count. Because killing enemies makes it happen faster, but it's still not guaranteed on when. But, you know, the thing is that there's that little teleport medal. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put that little medal by that shrine platform. Because, you know, when the blood moon's about to happen, it, you know, like 20 or 30 seconds before, like, you know, the blood moon rises, that cutscene, there's still that, like, the ominous music, the sky goes red, all that shit. You know, I'll place a little teleport token or the medal or whatever it's called next to that part of the, you know, next to that shrine area. So when the blood moon's about to happen, I can just warp there, and then, you know, just strip naked and stand on the platform. So that's gonna be my solution to that. Of course, I don't recall where this shrine quest is, so, and of course I don't have the fast travel medallion thing yet, but. You know, I need to get that. Yeah, Hitano. I don't really know how to pronounce it, of course. That's the bad thing about there being, you know, no voice acting in this series outside of this game. Well, you know, major voice acting. Is, you know, you gotta kind of just make up pronunciations for yourself, like Kakariko Village. You know, like that's how I pronounced it since I was a little kid, because that's just how I assumed it was pronounced. You know. But yeah. Or like Hylians. I swear I've heard people call them like Hylians in videos before, but no, it's Hylians. But in any case, that's gonna be it for now. You know, nothing story happens. There's nothing for me to really commentate on. So, you know, 3 shrines, 1 tower. That's something, I guess. In any case, three more down, another like 50 million to go. Woohoo! In any case, next time, Kakariko Village, talk to Impa, yada yada yada, find a great fairy, good stuff all around. See you then, bye bye.